Hey everyone, welcome back to Cossey Park Golf Course. As beautiful as ever, I'm sure you will agree. Um, we're on the second hole here, but you haven't seen me since before Christmas. Now, there is a lot of reasons for that, which we will get into as we go round. I don't know how many we're going to get in today. So yeah, it's been a while, guys, and I sincerely apologise for that. Again, lots of reasons why. Everything sort of played into everything else, so it wasn't amazing. But back now, I've not played really any golf. I went to a driving range a couple of weeks ago. I came out here about 2 weeks ago, and that was a disaster. I literally lost about 5 balls, and we only played 5 holes or 6 holes, something like that. It was absolutely, honestly, it was just really bad. So I'm out here not to try and hit any crazy shots, or I'm just trying to ease myself back into it while sending a message. So I'm going to go for this one now. Not my favourite hole, this one, got to be said. Um, I've got my 9 iron out, 140 yards. I can typically hit this about 135. So I'm hoping to just get it down there somewhere. It's probably not going to go straight. It's probably not going to go anywhere near the green. And it's probably, if I don't scuff it off over here, probably going to end up in these trees where I lost the ball last time we were here. But we'll stop moaning. I'm just going to get on and hit it, and then we will talk some more. It's good to see you again. Okay, well, it went across the floor, but it is down there. Definitely playable. Oh, I will say, guys, I did not play the first. I've literally just started. That was my first swing of the day. I've gone for my 56 here. Starting to wonder if I maybe should have gone for something else. But next hole is 3, and we can drive that in the bunker. You couldn't make it up, could you? You couldn't make it up. I'm going to keep that there. Okay, we're on the green. That's something. We have renovated all the bunkers at Cossey. These are actually really nice to play out of now. Just near the hole, Dave. That didn't come right. I mean, it could have been a bit nearer, I suppose. I expect I'm probably just a dot to you now, so... 3 putts. 4 putts. That was terrible. Okay, so, third, driver. This is not going to go well. So I'm not going to slash this. I'm just going to try and dink it somewhere down there. That was shocking. Okay, so it was far, far, far too busy over there. I mean, it wasn't the best driver shot ever. Went on the fairway of the 12th, hit my 6 iron, got back on the right fairway, but didn't hit it very well. Anyway, we gave up on that one. There's a group that's just played down the 6th, literally like 5 of them. They fanned out because all their tee shots had gone everywhere. I kind of just had to, whatever. I couldn't let them hold me up because I'm, trying to stay in front of the group that's behind me, 2 groups behind me. So, anyway, we're on the 4th. Not my favourite hole, this one. I'm going unorthodox. I'm going for a 7 iron. And I'm going to try and get it over these trees. I'm not going to try and do what I always do, which is play there and play over. I just want to swing this and see what happens. If I lose the ball, I lose the ball. I'm back out here learning, guys. I have not played much golf. I need to find my limits again. Well, that's just gone straight. I mean, it's gone pretty much to where I would normally play to anyway. I mean, honestly, this is probably, considering I didn't mean to hit it here, it's come 100 yards, if that, with an 8 iron. Score. But I've got a nice shot I can play now, or try and play. I don't know if you've noticed, because of what because I literally have lost so many balls since I come back. I'm trying not to hit these that hard. I'm literally just trying to let my body, like the momentum of my body, carry the club through. I'm just trying to make good contact. So my distances are probably going to suffer from that. Maybe I should club up, but the only other one I've got is a hybrid. I'm not hitting a hybrid, especially not on this hole. So I think that's rolled down the hill. That is still technically fairway there. So I know I keep alluding to it, guys, but I will now tell you what's been going on in my life. So basically, I have got some advice for you actually off the back of this, but I was diagnosed with skin cancer, which sucks. Don't know if you've seen it or if you can see this great gouge out of my forehead, but it's not just one sort of isolated thing. Is literally all over me, or my face anyway. So I've been trying to sort that out, amongst other things, it has to be said, but first and foremost, that's been my biggest priority, as you can well imagine, I'm sure. But my advice for you off the back of this is, when you come out and the weather is like this, absolutely glorious, it needs to focus again, sun cream. It's the way forward. I don't know why I never used to do it. I used to do it sometimes, but like this tonight, I would, oh, look at that lie, perfect. I would literally just get out of the car, or get in the car, come here and go out and play. Never gave it a thought, and that's ridiculous, that's stupid. I'd never let my kids do it, so I don't know why I did it. So biggest part of the reason why you've not seen me for so long is for that. Let's try this 8 iron again. I felt that was pretty decent. Just because it felt decent doesn't mean it was decent. But straight across the floor. So, little dinker. And it went across the floor. I can chip and run that. That's absolutely fine. I'll tell you what though, guys, it is so difficult, having not played properly in such a long time. So difficult to remember everything, like all the tips and techniques, and say techniques, I don't think I've ever really had a technique, but all the tips that you used to get given. Okay, little bump and roll. She's good. Could have kicked round to the left, but I'll take that. I am struggling so badly coming back to this. I should have probably kept a toe in. Okay, this up, down, little left to right. So I have got sort of 5-10 minutes because we skipped most of the third and the first, so I've actually probably got a little bit longer before that next group catches me. So guys, again, I just want to apologize for sort of dropping when I did. That was never my intention, honestly. I had every intention of completing the giveaway. I do still have that box of balls, and I will absolutely give those away. I will pick 3 people off the comments from the last video, and I will absolutely send them out. I will, and I am deeply sorry for that. In fact, to make up for it, I will do another giveaway. We'll sort that out though at a later date. So I mean, I don't know yet how cemented this is going to be in me coming back, although I am booking soon to go to a different course, which is just down the road. I need to get my things ironed out first though. Hopefully this is, I mean, there's not much you can do with the generalization of this, because you know it's not anybody's fault. I've got a face only a mother could love, but the cancer, you know, we're gonna have to just say it for what it is. Should be being dealt with soon. I've got an appointment at the Marie Curie department, I think, in about 2 weeks' time. I don't know how much of it they're going to remove then. I'm obviously going to be quite heavily bandaged up, and I will probably around that time need to come out here quite a bit to try and take my mind off things. We'll see how horrific I look. I mean, I could always play with a bag on my head. You know, that'd probably be better for you guys as well. So things will start getting back on track, I promise. I don't know how rigid that is going to be, but we're now getting into summer, longer evenings. I can come down here. The last tee time at the minute currently stands at about 6 o'clock, which is 10 minutes ago. So we've got another 3 hours of daylight, more than enough time for me to come down here and make some content beyond the last tee time, which obviously is going to stretch out a little bit longer over the next 6 to 8 weeks. But I can still come down after the last tee's gone out, make some content for you guys. We'll do the front nine, the back nine. I'm going to try and work on my game again, try and get things back to almost where we left off, which, I mean, I felt personally that I was getting better. I got a par on one hole. I was averaging double bogey. Yeah, we'll start the journey again, guys. And there's a reason why, more than anything, I want to do that, but we'll talk about that going to the next tee because I'm rambling. So the reason I mean, other than the fact that I've had a lot going on and I wanted to carry on with the channel, the reason why I've really wanted to come out tonight is because just lately I have heard many times how, well, more specifically, there's two people who have told me recently they go to the driving range, but they don't want to come to a golf course. They don't want to come to a golf course because they think it's quite an intimidating place to come. Guys, that is not the case. If I'm being completely honest, if anything, I would say that a driving range is more intimidating than coming to a golf course. I mean, look, we've just played through this hole. No bother, no rush. We're now coming up to the fifth. No bother. There's all the time in the world for us to play this hole. There's not someone stood directly next to me also thrashing the life out of golf balls. So I'm going to try and make this next series through this summer, through this year, about how fun it can be to come to a golf course. I am absolutely rubbish at this game. I am absolutely rubbish at this game. If I can come out here comfortably and feel fine, you absolutely can too. So that being said, let's get on with this hole. Okay, so we're on the fifth, 120 yards. I'm going for my pitching wedge. I can normally hit this about 115 yards if I hit it at all. I have not been hitting this well at all. This 56 degree, I keep toothing it, just shanking it across the floor. But if I don't hit it, I'm never gonna get there, am I? So that was better. Oh my god, that was so much better. We'll take them. It's on the green, it's on the dance floor, as they say, but it is not groovy. So we've got a big mound there, and then it drops off and curls around to the left. So I'm gonna aim. I've got my aiming point there, which is over here, as long as that doesn't move. Hopefully that'll draw back around. Just got to get the power right. Didn't draw. Sticking with the doubles. You've been here many times with me before. The sixth at Cossey. Nice big open area. We're aiming for down there, just to the left of that marker post, which I don't know if you can see from where the camera is. Sliced it. Ball. OB. I thought we were doing too well. No swing this time, no power. Middle of the fairway. I don't know if you can see this on the camera yet, but obviously the tee boxes down there. You can see the green. Green is, hold on, where are we? There, that's the flag. Ball is there. I think that is probably the best driver shot I've ever done on this hole. Okay, I very much still have it all to do here though. So, nice little dink over this bunker that's in front of us, that's like a gaping chasm. We're going to block that from our mind. And tow it all the way over there. That came from right there. It's on the fringe. I don't know if you can see that from there. So I'm going for a bump and run again with the 4-iron actually this time. And then we'll go for the putt. I didn't want a very lofty club because I want to try and keep it low. So, putt to swing. Not great. That danced around the edge. Probably one of my favourite holes when it goes right. So I'm trying a 3-wood. Not a club I hit very often. I know it should be off the deck. This is probably going to go really badly. Okay, that's hit the tree up there. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, if I'm completely honest. Okay, so we got a lucky bounce off this tree, and well, I say lucky, it's not in the best position as you can see. We're literally, well, 6 foot off the fairway, 4 foot or 5 foot away from the tree. I've probably got about 120 yards left. I'm going for a 9-iron. I don't think I'm going to get amazing contact off this. I just want to break either before that bunker or just to the right of it. Just before the bunker. I've not been hitting this wedge well at all today. This is going to kick up a little bit off this brush. Stop, stop, stop. Oh, that was overcompensated too much. That's not got the legs. Oh, for God's sake, Dave. So we're on the 8th. Not a massive fan of this hole. So I'm going to go for the same approach again. Light swing. I'm aiming for that white house. Well, I mean, it went on that line. I probably should have aimed a bit more to the right. So I'm going to just try and skid this across the floor, keep it low under this tree, just to the right, up towards the flag, and see where we go. So I'm going uphill, so I want to aim left a little bit, and I want to just flick it like that. I mean, it's gone nowhere near the distance I wanted. Still got about 30 yards left. I'm going to try bump and run again, but I've got a lofted club this time. I've got my 9-iron because I want to try and lift it up this hill onto the green. Come back round, there we go. I mean, I'll take that, I guess. So this is the green I absolutely hate, because if you get it wrong, you're in lumber. Stop, stop. So So the last time I was here on this hole, we went for a closest to the pin, and I won, surprisingly. That doesn't mean I was close to the pin, that just means I won. I did it with an 8-iron. I'm going for a 9-iron now because my 8-iron went over the backstop. Too far left. In the pond. We're going to see if we can find it. Well, I think that's gone. Have I used a sand wedge tonight, guys? Because I can't find it in my bag. I don't think I have. Anyway, our ball's gone. It's in the pond. But there's one right here, which I'm going to play instead. It's actually really interesting to know where that has gone. Anyway, we like this green. It's nice and flat. Do you count that as a par? I don't think you do, because we lost our ball, which sucks. So that, ladies and gentlemen, wraps up another round, I use the term loosely, at Cossey. Welcome back. I hope you've enjoyed spending a little bit of time with me and seeing how terrible I am now. There's still a little bit of the old, I say the old me, like I was ever good. I was never good. There's still a little bit there, and as we went round then, it sort of started coming back to me, which felt a little bit better. Next time we come out, the goal is to lose one ball max. I'm going to start using this year more clubs that I don't use. In fact, next time we come out, I might just singularly use clubs that we don't use to get, because if I don't use them, I'm never going to use them. So I've got my hybrids and my fairway woods. I never ever use them. I carry them in my bag. They're there for show more than anything at the minute. So that's the goal for this year, guys. You've seen me. Absolutely do not be scared about coming to a golf course. Again, I've done this to show you that anybody can come down to somewhere like this, whether you're a high handicapper or a low handicapper, and enjoy your surroundings. Look at this place. It's absolutely fantastic. So that's going to be the key message moving forward this year. You can be as bad as me and come out and enjoy golf. There's no one that's going to ridicule you or, you know, belittle you. Everyone, guys, who comes here has a bad shot at some point. Everyone, whether you make 10, whether you make 1, doesn't matter. We're all the same. So don't be scared about coming down here. And that's it, guys. So I'm going to wrap up because the sun's wrecking this. This was a good idea to sit, but the sun, I feel, is ruining that for me now. I'm going to go and try and find my sand wedge, wherever that might be. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you again very soon.